Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics. Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASMER stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve. This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds! Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County, light medium-duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20-plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve. Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partners tonight. Of course, we've got the man who almost froze his finger off last night, but he's warm today. Charlie Fairbrush, a.k.a. The Thumb. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Ready for some softball over here. Eunice against Carlsbad.
How's that temperature out there, Charlie?
It's perfect.
You got that thumb up. I mean, the thumb looks fully extended. It's not shriveled.
Not shriveled
None
up.
of that. It's a warm thumb. And, of course, we've got the man of many aliases. Most of them are four-letter words. We call him Rosie. He's our resident school board member, just in case we get in too much trouble up here. Rosendo
The crowd goes
Caballero.
wild.
Hey, we're going to
Rosendo.
stay out of trouble today. We're not going to be saying things we're not supposed to say, allegedly.
I got a couple of
Allegedly?
things to say.
And we're going to
here.
stay warm.
Charlie's got a couple things to say, but he can't count them because his fingers are frozen and they don't stick out straight. But
Yeah, they stick sideways.
That's half his problem, right?
his fingers are shivering and they're stuck in like the claw position. They won't quite straighten out.
The
They're-
Bruce Lee claw.
I can hold a bottle of water, though.
For those that have missed all the good inside information here, we have an interesting dilemma this year at the Eunice baseball field. Man, we've got a beautiful press box. It's enclosed, so it's not like here where you've got the open windows, that sort of thing. We've got a full-blown AC unit in that sucker, and they like to keep it cool.
Very full-blown.
And
it works.
It is working well. It's like meat in there. I feel like a side of beef sometimes just hanging there trying to keep warm. But anyway, now we're back out here at a real sporting event. We got the windows open. We got some fresh air blowing in. It's a beautiful day. We've got the Eunice Cardinals. We've got the Carlsbad Cavegirls. And son, no, not and son. That's Captain Cave. That's I'm showing my age there. But anyway,
Here we
we've
go.
got Landry Roberts and the Carlsbad Cave Girls up to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Maddie Martinez in the circle for the Cardinals here today. I noticed on the roster, we've got the chosen one, number 20, Cheyenne Blevins, CB.
Nice.
We'll see if she maybe makes an appearance here today. And there was a chopper down the first base line.
And Jazzy took care of it.
And
Luis.
Jazzy Klaus
done.
doing short work there as she jumped over there, picked that one up, stepped on first, and down goes Roberts on the ground out.
Route number 1.
And that'll bring up, I believe this is going to be Janessa Romero. We apologize if our pronunciation or, as we say these names, if it's not perfectly in line for my Carlsbad people, I'll apologize in advance. We got one of those old carbon copy, like we got like the third, fourth, maybe even the fifth copy
They didn't
of
push
the
down
paper.
real hard.
They didn't push down very hard, so it was a very light writing, a little bit of cursive action to it, and they don't teach that stuff anymore, although I learned it. But
Well, you don't forget it.
yeah, I forgot it. I don't see it anymore.
Seen it in a long time.
That's right. And so, anyway, some of these names, I'm not certain I got them 100% accurate, but we'll do our best. This is Janessa Romero as she takes a big swing there.
Just 2 strikes, 1 ball, correct? Yes, sir.
Shout out to Miss Evie. She's probably warm back there at One Radio Square. She's got a nice warm environment over there. Doesn't have to worry about frostbite. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes here, 1 out. Here comes the next pitch, low, 4-2. So 2-2 with 1 out. Once again, Carlsbad traveling over here. I believe this is going to be the Carlsbad JV. Carlsbad, a powerhouse town historically for girls for softball. And there's a big swing and a miss, and down she goes in the first cave for Martinez as she takes down Romero.
2 outs here already. Beautiful job there by the Lady Cards.
And that'll bring up Brooklyn Carrillo.
Brooklyn.
As Carrillo steps into the batter's box, 2 outs here. Martinez in the circle. And she swings that one right down the first.
Jazzy.
Klaus jumps out and makes a grab. Jazzy Klaus says, not so fast. And so Carrillo goes down on the line out. And so we will move to the bottom of the first. Your score, Eunice 0, Carlsbad 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics. Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME R stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rentals, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
I guess we are. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Nomad Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Here live in Eunice as your Lady Cardinals are hosting Carlsbad.
My finger is warm, Charlie.
That's right.
You jumping that hot mic up there quick.
He's got that finger moving quickly. It's not all froze up like it was yesterday, so he's not used to being able to move it so quick to put it on that button. But
tonight we're going to be on time.
That's right. He's got it going. And so, anyway, the Lady Cards 3 up, 3 down on the defensive side, and now they step over to the offensive side. They'll be led off by Riley Dillard. Ms. Haley Jones on deck.
The Haley Jones.
The Haley Jones. She'll be on deck. Riley Dillard steps up there ready to go, the lefty. This Carlsbad team in the blue pants, gray shirts, blue trim. Eunice in the white with the pinstripes, a little red on the uniform. Riley had those feet moving, going to do that little, they call it slap shot that softball players do, where they get their feet moving. And she was moving forward. Back in there, ready to go. Varela in the circle for Carlsbad as Riley fouls that one off for strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Reminder, tomorrow we are supposed to have Texaco at Eunice in a battle of 2 top 4 Class 2A baseball teams. Ought to be a good one. However, there could be fireworks, and I mean like lightning type fireworks, as we're supposed to have thunderstorms. So there's a question as to whether those games will happen tomorrow or not. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Dillard. She steps in there, chokes up. Here comes the next pitch, and that one's going to be low and outside for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. If we had 2 outs, which I'm glad we don't, it'd be a ruck boogie. But since it's not, we'll just go with a.
It's too early to be singing, right?
These people look at me funny when I do it out here.
Well,
by
yeah,
myself.
you got to get a little rowdy out there in the
get the
bleachers.
Get the whole crowd going.
Even the Carlsbad group, you get them going over there beside you. We'll be in business. Here comes that next pitch, and it's hit over toward first base. First baseman did a good job with a backhand. Dillard did a good job putting the bat on the ball. Unfortunately, some better footwork by the first baseman. So Dillard goes down on the ground out. So that'll bring up Miss Haley Jones, number 1. Young lady has had a heck of a season so far. She's batting .658, on base percentage at .717. And so quite a season so far early.
Call that a strike.
Wow, I was inside.
Oh, man. Yeah, even the Carlsbad faithful had a question about that one. As she,
I think he can hear us, guys.
Yeah, that one was just a bit inside for strike number 1.
Look at it on the video.
And so 0-1, 1 out. Here comes the next pitch, and that one's inside a little bit more, but yeah.
Basically.
No.
It's 1-1 on those pitches.
2 pitches in the same spot, and it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here.
Little basketball term there, right?
Yeah.
1-1 there. Might as well. We don't know what we're doing out here.
Yeah, I think that's what happens when they're in the penalty.
Right.
And so that first call was a penalty call, as that one's going to be low and outside for ball 2. So 2 balls and a strike here, 1 out. 0-0 score. This is the second batter here of the first inning for the Cardinals. Haley Jones. Dillard hit the sharp bouncer over to first, and they got her out as the leadoff batter here, and so now Jones batting in the number 2 spot. Zamora in the hole, or on deck, I'm sorry now. There's a drive off the pitcher shins, and Jones stands on first after hammering a rocket right at the pitcher, and you never want to see anybody get injured for sure.
That went right at her,
she
too.
took a rocket right off the kind of the shin area as they're going to come out and check her. I tell a story every now and then. I've got a buddy who's a Division II baseball coach at Southern Arkansas. In fact, he was the coach for the current coach at NMJC, and they both coached together at Southern Arkansas before that guy came over and took over the JC. But
small world.
Anyway, my buddy, I was a catcher. He was a pitcher. He was a left-handed pitcher, and we were at the state tournament one year, and I was catching. And he threw a pitch, and the guy had a line drive with the bases loaded. We were up 2 with the bases juiced and 2 outs, and they had a rocket line drive that hit him right in the forehead, right between those, put the imprints of the laces on his forehead, knocked him smooth out, and cleared the bases while we were all running out there to make sure he was okay, and beat us in the state tournament. True story. He's now the pitcher. His name is Justin Pettigrew at Southern Arkansas. There's a drive deep, and it's going to go all the way to the fence. Zamora on her horse. Jones trying to turn it on as she gets into third. And Zamora with an absolute rocket, Artemis style. And so now Zamora with the double, and that'll bring up Mel Nieto.
Runners in scoring position.
Yep. It's another one of those mini kinfolk I have on the team, as Nieto will step out there ready to go. I got Jones on third, who's kinfolk through my Jones family. Got Nieto there at the batting, who's kinfolk through the Gaetan side. And then, of course, we got a Gaetan coming up here in a few minutes, who's kinfolk through the Gaetan side. My wife is a Gaetan, just so
people know,
name. Yeah.
She's a Jones and you're a Gaetan?
Yes. Yeah, I was the Gaetan. I think sometimes there's a few people around town that probably think that more so, especially my neighbors when I'm in the backyard with like some
music
Vicente playing and I'm cooking, you know, it's
like green bottles in hand.
Sometimes there's some confusion in the neighborhood for sure.
There's that Gaetan out there again.
That's right. Them Gaetans. So
no.
One ball, 2 strikes here to Nieto as she steps up there ready to go into the right-handed batter's box. Runners on second and third.
Just don't say he's chunky or whatever.
Yeah, no, I'll leave that out of it for everything today. And there's a
high
foul right back over the top. Going to bounce over behind us.
Hit a car.
Did it?
Not mine.
Not yours. So I've got a car, but as long as it wasn't any of ours, we're all right.
I didn't hear any glass break.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Nieto. Runners on second and third, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the first. Eunice knocking on the door here. Can they put somebody in? And there's a big swing and a miss, and down goes Nieto on the strikeout. The first strikeout for Varela. So that'll bring up Maddie Martinez, the pitcher for the Lady Cards today. Martinez heads up here. She could sure help her cause out by dropping one into the outfield here. As she thought about that first one and then hung back on it for a ball 1.
Is that Jimenez?
Yep, that's Andrew.
Trying to creep up on us.
Yeah, he's got that stroll going, you know, that like swole stroll. You know, there's a difference between just a regular stroll and a swole stroll. You know, some people have that swole stroll because their muscles are so big that they got to kind of, you know.
Kind of like me, how I do.
Yeah, see, I don't have that anymore. I did when I was young.
Have that vest picking everything up, right?
Yeah,
upright.
My stroll is like, dang, my stomach's full because I just ate too much kind of stroll.
Your stroll almost becomes a roll, huh?
Yeah.
I'm doing better. I don't have a six-pack, but I got a keg.
A keg?
Yeah.
As there's one that blows by Martinez for strike number 1. So 2 balls,
in the pool.
1 strike, 2 outs. Yeah, I bet he does. It's a 2-1 count here to Martinez. Martinez hits one over toward first. First baseman trying to come up. She's going to make the grab. And so down goes Martinez on the fly out, probably in foul territory, and that'll move us out of the inning as we move to the second. Your score, Eunice 0, Carlsbad 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, They're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Here live in Eunice as the Eunice Lady Cardinals varsity hosting Carlsbad JV. And the Carlsbad JV is not, as I've mentioned previously, your typical JV team.
Yeah.
And that is softball central over there. All you got to do is look toward Loving to understand the seriousness that particular part of the state takes in softball. So anyway, there's that first pitch, going to be low and outside for ball one.
I'll probably even see he turned his head before.
Yeah, he did.
Ducking and dodging.
Yes.
This is going to be Varela. I believe she's the pitcher for this Carlsbad team here today. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the next pitch from Martinez, and that is an absolute shot to left field. It is way back. It's off the fence. And a great play out there. I believe that's Dillard who scoops
Riley.
it
She
and
did a beautiful job.
quickly gets it back in, holding Varela to a single.
Came off the fence, caught it with the bare hand, and threw it right in.
Yep. Yeah, so Riley did everything she could to hold that to one base as she played it just perfect, right off the fence, into the bare hand, and slung it.
Umpire's looking up here at me.
12 for 24. Charlie, get that note.
Yeah, Charlie just
I didn't do nothing.
Just show him.
What are you looking at me
Charlie,
for?
just show him the thumb.
Oh, it's him.
Oh, the thumb.
The guy will be like, "Oh, it's the thumb."
Okay, we're good, dude.
Yep.
We're good.
Yeah. You just when he starts turning around looking back at you, just show him the thumb, and everything will be fine.
Okay.
He'll bow his head.
That's right. Yeah. He may run up here and ask if you'll sign his shirt. But
Put
anyway.
a thumbprint on it.
That's right.
You got to roll, Charlie. You got to smear it. You have to roll
dip the
it.
thumb in some ink and give him a thumbprint on
Well,
his shirt.
I carry my little ink deal around with me.
I bet you do, bro.
0-1. Here comes the next pitch. Hit foul into the screen. So now 0-2. So
Well, no outs
0-2 here. As this is Addie Brannon. Brannon, the left-hander. Maddie Martinez working in the circle for the Lady Cardinals. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on and missed, and down she goes. Martinez with her second K of the ball game here. Brannon goes down, and that'll bring up Jackie Rodriguez. Kind of an interesting look for the Cardinals here today, as I believe they've still got a few up judging, flowers and livestock and a little bit of everything up there with the FFA. I always want to say FAA because I hear that all the time from Ovi. Yes, there's difference between the FFA and the FAA.
A big difference,
yeah,
actually.
One's horses and one's airplanes.
Yeah, one's horses and one's airplanes. You're right, Charlie.
He's not like a little kid, huh? One's horse planes and the other one's horses.
That's right.
Horse planes.
Horse planes.
Anyway, we've got several that are up there doing that thing today, and so good luck to them. To Mr. Gaskins, there's a dry foul into the screen. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. This is Rodriguez, number 7.
They're battling, ain't you?
Yep. Is she the second baseman, I believe?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yep. She steps back in there ready to go. Maddie ready. She's going to rock and fire, and there's a chopper over toward
Our second baseman.
Second baseman going to make the catch.
I thought Jazzy was for a
I
second
did
as
too.
far as she went over
I
there,
was
right?
like, Jazzy's going to head over and make the catch at second.
She's playing all that side by herself.
She had it. As nice catch there by Zamora. So that'll bring up Brielle Ashley.
Who is it, their
up
baseman?
there ready to go. Yep. And so.
That's a ball. His umpire flinches before the ball even gets to the catcher. You notice that?
Yeah.
He must have been hit a few times.
I think he has been. So that's 2 outs here for the Cave ladies or Lady Caves.
Ooh, there's a drive into left. Wow. Going to get through. Riley doing a good job scooping it up and getting it back in quickly.
She's pretty good at that, getting that ball back in here real quick.
Yep. Man, I noticed on, of course, social media where she had done a little pitching last game. So definitely I guess you would call that a utility player for
all
sure.
Around. Yep.
Here comes the next pitch.
Oh. And when you use utility, you're not being derogatory. She can play anywhere out there.
We may have to start being clear with that,
yes.
huh? Like if I say somebody's looks like a fullback, that's not the same as a big back.
Yeah, not like they call me fat back or whatever they call me.
Nobody calls you fat back.
You do all the time.
Fastback, that's a Mustang.
Oh, is that what
right?
they call
Yes, we're
We're
talking about
calling
horses
you
and
a
planes.
Mustang like the horses and planes.
I'm an F-16.
So the Cardinals get out of that one there as Brielle hits into the ground out, and so we will move over to the top of the second. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Eunice as the Lady Cardinals are hosting the Carlsbad Cavegirls from the Carlsbad Caverns, just a little bit west of here. And coming to the plate will be Lizzie Gaetan. They got a little Justin Biebs playing on the thing. I started to jump up and sing, baby, baby,
I was down there dancing.
baby.
I couldn't see me.
Charlie was dancing in the bleachers. And so here comes the first pitch. It swung on, hit
jumped
hard,
on that.
but it's going to be foul over behind the first base dugout. Lizzie Gaetan, another one of them AKA family members, Familia.
La Familia.
Yep. Steps in there ready to go. Here comes the next pitch, and it's a little high and inside. In fact, I need to run over to her family's little shop here in a minute, drop off a tractor. Might be dark by the time I get out of here. Who knows? As Lizzie
green
steps
tractor?
back in there. Now this is a large blue one. As there's a drive over toward short. Shortstop going to scoop it up, fires it over toward first, and it's close, but Gaetan is going to go down on the ground out. And that'll bring up Miss Autumn Davis. Autumn Davis is enjoying,
Yes.
because she's got a big smile on her face as she stepped into the box, ready to go. I'm assuming the family made some sort of comment down there because she turned around and looked back. I think that's my doctor down there. As she's got a, that's a Diet Dr. Pepper.
If you say, is there a doctor in the house? There is one.
Then there
Yes,
is
I
one.
know.
That's right. That's right. She keeps me healthy down there at the Eunice Health Clinic, as there's a hard smash back into the fence for strike number one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a half a ooh.
Half a ooh. Ooh, ooh.
They used to have a song.
Well, we got guidelines. Remember, no singing.
Yeah,
no.
we can't sing either. I was gonna, yeah. Anyway, so 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on and
my
missed for
goodness.
strike 2. So Davis with a big swing right there.
It was big.
Yep.
Too bad no contact on that one.
Yep. She turns in there, chokes up on that bat. You know, she comes from a long family of softball players. She took a check
Did she
swing
go?
at it.
Nope, they didn't call it.
And
So
they
we're
did
good.
not say she went. So high for ball 2. 2 balls.
Oh, she
two
did go.
Oh, they said she did.
Yep.
So down she goes.
It took him forever to
It
ask, but she
did.
asked.
Why did you have to ask that question? Come on, y'all. Be nice.
So Varela with her second strikeout here of the ball game, and that'll bring up the senior Jazzy Klaus. As Jazzy Klaus steps up to the plate, gets that left leg ready. Look like she's about to take off in the 100-meter dash. Is that first pitch going to be
Coming
high?
out blocked or something.
Yep. Yep.
Talking about 100-meter dash, there's a track meet today, right, in Hagerman?
Hagerman, I believe. That is correct. Yep.
Best of luck to them, all running.
Yeah, you know, that makes sense. I was kind of looking over there a while ago, and there's a chopper
Drop,
into
drop.
right
It's
field.
gonna
It's going to drop and then spin toward the corner as Klaus will stop there at first as she gets the single. So with 2 outs, we'll now have a runner on first with Klaus.
I thought he was going to hit the umpire because he took off one out of the way and right over his head.
Just trying to look here. I believe
number
this
8.
is going to be Audrey Garcia. No? Oh, Whitley Dillard. Okay. So Whitley Dillard now at the plate. So a flex player in softball, is that the person who plays the field but don't bat? Yes. Yes? Okay. So that'll be Garcia.
So
So
Riley's
the
flex
DP
player.
is the batter that don't play the field, and the flex is the hitter that, or the field player that
fielder.
don't bat. Okay, gotcha. Why do they? Ooh, man, they almost got her.
Almost.
She was almost
Close.
sleeping over there on first. Why do they have such like different terms in softball and baseball, like designated
They're girls.
DP?
I wasn't going to say that, Charlie. You always fall for the trap, Charlie. Always.
1 ball, 1 strike. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes after the foul. Oh,
I just
man.
lost 10 fans.
You just lost 10 fans.
Your mom's no longer listening.
She's not going to turn it off.
Yeah, she's like, I've had enough of you knuckleheads.
All year the same thing.
I do have a question later, though, about a pharmacy deal.
There's a drive over towards second. Second baseman trying to get there. They flip it over and they get the lead runner. And so Dillard goes down on the ground out, and that will move us to the third as as Dillard was headed back from first, that song came on, and her run went from a run to a cumbia. And she instantly jumped into the cumbia step
Yes.
in like mid-run. And
Talk about some rhythm, right?
man, she quit running like halfway down the first base line and
Was
went to
dancing.
hopping. You know, she had the Gabe Gaetan hop going there as not that I've ever seen him do that or anything, but that's what that turned into.
Dude, you're just
real
pushing
quick.
it today, aren't you?
So while we're keeping it here, so I have my I take blood pressure pills I've had for years and years and years,
Okay.
and they keep you alive. You know, that's kind of what they do. So I've been trying to get mine refilled for about 3-4 days. Been out. So I go up there today. The doctor finally called them in. My cardiologist had to call them in.
Okay.
And I go to Walgreens, and I go in the window, and I was like, I'm here to pick up my medicine. He goes,
Okay.
I'll be here Monday. And I was like, okay, well, if I'm alive Monday, I'll come get them. And he's like, sir. And I told him again. He's like, hold on. And he went back, and I guess he squeezed the pharmacist until he popped out some blood pressure pills. And he come back, and he goes, all right, we got them. I was like, okay, thanks.
If I'm alive,
So how does that work? Does anybody know?
No.
It's weird.
No, I never worked at the pharmacy.
They-
I used to like be in the drug buying business,
but not them.
but it wasn't.
Not that kind of pharmacy.
It
was a
wasn't
corner
usually
pharmacy.
pharmaceuticals. Although I did purchase some pills once, as there's a chopper over to third. Gaetan makes a good throw.
Do not take those pills, Charlie. Jimmy's going to sell you in a minute. Do not
I'm
take them.
trying to keep the ones that keep me alive, not the other ones.
You want your blood to be thin, those
Yeah,
will thin
in
it
fact,
real good.
it's kind of ironic that we're playing Carlsbad because I bought a lot of drugs in Carlsbad in my younger days.
When
Back
he
when
was a
he was in
police
the-
officer,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen.
Officer.
First-time listeners.
That is true. That is
Somebody's
true.
going to come up here in a minute.
I had an office for a short time at the Pecos Valley Drug Task Force in Carlsbad, and I spent a lot of time running around over there. And I actually enjoyed
it.
Carlsbad, and there's a drive over into left field as Dillard comes up, gets it in quick.
Do you have to test those pills sometimes?
Well, not like the movies.
It ain't like the movies. You
Man,
stick it
we
on
got
your
Crockett
tongue.
in here right now, right?
That's right.
We got Crockett and Tubbs.
Yeah, well, no, it was more like Denzel Washington on Training Day. But,
Oh, whatever.
That's tough.
yeah, you know. So
This guy.
pulling out. There's a chopped foul. Does it look like the runner was going as Landry Roberts now on first. Janessa Romero standing behind home plate.
Pelican Bay, huh?
You know, I got to tell you, my first few months in narcotics was kind of like Training Day, and that's not. About half the people I worked with
That's a
are
rough
now
life, though.
in prison. They've all got indicted, and that is a true factual story. And the ones that didn't get indicted are all divorced, including me.
Me, yeah, I was about to say.
Including you?
It's,
It's a rough life, man.
It definitely was. Looking back, it's not something I'd want my kids to go do.
Man, but sure was fun, wasn't it?
At the time, I was like, man, they pay me to do this. This is amazing. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the next
Ooh,
pitch
good
right
pitch.
down
Nice.
the middle.
And
They
that
do
was a
make a
strike.
good throw back over to first, and I don't know if
Keeping
they
them
made
honest.
Yeah, so 2 balls and a strike here. Yeah, we had a good time back in those days. Shout out, I don't know
In
if
the
he's listening, but
1900s, right?
a couple of those people were real involved in softball and baseball over in the Carlsbad area. Preston Ballou, Bob Sullivan, Dave Edmondson, man. Edmondson's daughter was a heck of a basketball player. She was a good athlete all the way around, but went and played Division I basketball at Washington State. Those
Oh,
are
wow.
all some of the guys that I worked with over there. We had a good time in those days. So shout out to the Carlsbad
man.
people. As there's a drive into the gap. It's going to go all the way to the
Sure
fence.
is.
That's going to clear the base runner. And now headed over to third is Romero, and she's in there safely with an RBI triple all the way to the
That
fence.
was a nice hit.
Just the
Picked the right
talk of
spot.
Just the talk of Dave Edmondson and all that group got them fired up, and
Got
they
'em
drove
fired.
onto the wall. So now that'll bring up Brooklyn Carrillo, young lady with the line out, her first trip up there. Tony Cisneros, he's another one of my peeps from back over there. Coming up, trying to make that catch in shallow center. They're unable to make it. Now they throw it back in, and it's going to end up an RBI single after probably an error. And so that'll bring up Varela, the pitcher. She singled her last trip up, and now she's got a runner on first. 1 out in a 2-0 game. Carlsbad's put 2 on the board.
Yep, they're
here.
waking up the sticks over there, aren't
Yes, they are. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit toward third. Gaetan flips it over. And
no.
it goes into the outfield as they were trying to turn 2. And so
Whoa.
we,
they? Falling apart out there, aren't we, Charlie?
yes,
Like a wet paper bag.
yep. As on
Like
my
a wet
paper,
6-pack.
Addie Brannon now comes to the plate, number 19. She'll have runners on the corners, and one of those is going to be replaced by a courtesy runner, number 12. I think that's Georgia Valenzuela is the name of that young lady.
She's
that
ready
just-
to run, too.
Yes, she is. She's in that
She's got
running
the
position.
stance.
She looks like Charlie when he drank too much water at night
Gotta
before he
go to
went to bed, and he gets in that stance headed toward the restroom.
Starts taking that
Telling me.
pill.
That's right. And
The
so
peel.
0-1 here to this young lady, Brandon, with 1 out. A 2-0 game. Runners now on second and third. Here comes the next pitch. They try to slap a little bunt down the third base line, and
Foul.
it fouls
Strike
off
two.
for strike 2. So 0-2 here as Brandon steps back up there, ready to go. Moving those feet around. Here comes the pitch. It's slapped over towards shallow left. Trying to get there's the
Couldn't make it.
Cardinals. And Jones sliding across the ground. Couldn't quite reel it in. Is all of that for a foul ball, and that'll bring us right back to the same count, 0-2. 1 out here. It's again 2-0. Runners on second and third. Here comes the pitch. Driven hard right into center. Going to roll through, and they're going to try to stop them, and they do, but not before 1 run scores. So an RBI single for Brandon.
Barely right underneath the glove of Zamora.
Yep.
Thought she had it, but nope.
And that brings up Jackie Rodriguez. Young lady hit a pop fly for an out her last trip up. She steps up there ready to go, and there's a big
Ooh, that's a big
swing and
hack.
a miss.
She wanted that one.
Yes.
Almost got her. Almost threw out on third.
Yep. So
Close.
0-1 here. Runners on the corners. Back up there, ready to go. 3-0 is your score now, and here's the pitch. Swung on and hit foul. Back into the fence, so 0-2 still. Or 0-2 now, I guess.
Yeah. Just now.
It's a beautiful day here.
It is nice,
I mean,
nice and cool.
Yeah, it's probably now in the upper
not cold.
70s.
Yep.
Just a real slight breeze. I mean, no need.
1-1.
Oh, no, just pitch
she
it over
dropped
to
it.
first. Yeah, so she's going to get the lead one. Whew.
Oh, man.
As down goes Rodriguez. Well, she didn't go down. They actually got the lead runner. So, so I'll put that she reached on a fielder's choice. And so now that'll bring up Ashley.
With 2 away.
So Ashley will step up here. The young lady singled her last trip up.
She hit it to the fence, right? No.
Grounder. And so
Guess that was
anyway,
a little high, maybe.
real Ashley is.
You call that a ball, Charlie?
Name.
I thought it was a strike, but
Me too.
yes, you're right. It was a little high.
So a 1 ball, no strikes here. Here comes the next pitch, hit toward left.
man,
It's
right
out
in the gap.
through, and a run's going to score as she gets the RBI single.
Oh, man. They come unleashed on us this half end.
Yeah, they got the bats going for sure in this part. Bella Bates, a young lady, comes up. Wonder if it's any relation
To
to
Bobby?
Bobby Bates
Don't
from
know.
Eunice. I know his family's lived in Carlsbad pretty much ever since he got out of Eunice. I believe he's been
Yeah,
over in Carlsbad.
he was coaching
area.
there. He may
Yeah.
still be coaching there.
Well,
So
a pole vaulter in Eunice, a very good pole vaulter in his day.
he was in my senior class.
Oh, yeah?
Old Bobby.
Yeah, well, he was also teaching some pole vault over at Carlsbad at the
Mhm.
Carlsbad schools for a while.
He was teaching. He done volley. He was a volleyball
Yeah, was a
coach.
a
Yes.
volleyball coach
In
for
Roswell
involved
for
in
a while.
volleyball for a while. Yep. And so Bates was a standout athlete here in Eunice.
I think
in
they
his
almost
day.
hired him here
Yeah,
to be a volleyball coach.
yeah. So definitely a name that is definitely tied to Eunice. Not sure if any link between this Bates and those Bateses, but anyway.
Well, if she is, she's probably an athlete. I can tell you that.
That makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
No oogies.
No oogies. No oogies. We don't oogies for the other team.
Because we got bit by that.
That's right. Runners on first and second. That one's going to get low and away.
Good stop there by the
Yeah,
catcher.
great stop there by Nieto.
Be a wall.
Preventing the runners to advance.
So back in there, ready to go. Should be 3-2. No?
Yeah.
Yes.
3-2.
3-2.
Here comes the pitch. Swing on. Hit
Oh,
right
good
back
job
toward
by
the
the pitcher.
pitcher. Pitcher going to scoop it, fire it
That'll
to
do it.
first. And down
Stops the
goes
bleeding, right?
Bates on the ground out. And so that will move us to the bottom of the third. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Charlie the Big Back, sitting down here in front of the press box.
Chain link fence is nice. I can scratch my back on it, too.
As he is right down in front of us. There's a chopper
Nice.
towards second. Second baseman going to scoop it and fling it over, and down goes Dillard.
Just hitting the ball, but just directly at the players, man.
Making good contact.
Little shout out to the people selling the tickets because they tried to charge me.
Oh, you had to
And
get
I
in?
showed them my badge and they tried to charge me. And then I put my thumb up. She goes, I was just kidding. You got to give us a shout out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Fuck.
Oh, put him on the spot there.
There's a drive into right field.
Oh,
Jones,
hit.
it's going to go through. Jones going to make the turn. It's rolling to the fence. Jones on her
gonna be on
horse.
3.
It's going to be close. They're going to send her. She's turning. Here
Get
comes
down.
Jones, and she's in there safely. Jones must be hot down there as
What's
she
one of them
goes all the way
Joneses?
around the bases for the in-the-park home run. It might be cold in that press box over at the baseball field, but
It's
it
hot
ain't
here.
cold out here on
It's
the
hot in the softball field, right?
Jones heating the bases up
Yeah,
And put Eunice on
bases
the board.
fire.
with the in-the-park home run for Jones. What a
There's
drive.
another little hit.
As there's a shallow left fielder,
Oh,
and they're going to make the catch as Zamora goes down on the flyout.
Need base runners, coach.
Got a scratchy throat.
I'm telling you.
I feel like Charlie.
well, I'm sorry. If you feel like me, it's rough. Man.
It's rough. It's really rough if you try to.
Mhm.
He said,
What is that?
I have no idea.
That Big Bird, where he's like,
Big Bird.
"Hi, bird." What is that? Charlie, with that response reminded me of bird. I can't remember what that was, like a donkey or a.
Yeah, that's
I don't
Eeyore.
remember.
Eeyore. It is Eeyore, huh? No, Eeyore's.
Expert listening.
But Eeyore
That's
didn't
off
hang out
of,
with Big
Winnie the
Bird.
Pooh.
He hung out with Winnie
Oh,
the Pooh.
yeah, that's right.
As it's 2-0 here to Nieto.
I didn't watch the Big Bird that much.
You didn't watch Big Sesame Street?
Not much.
How to get to Sesame Street. 2 balls, no strikes here to Nieto, and she takes that one down the middle a little high for ball 3.
Hardy.
So 3-0.
We taking best.
You guys at home that don't understand us, you guys just got to understand that we talk trash to each other all day, even in our text messages. So we're only messing with
miracle
each
the other
other.
day, right?
We actually like each other a little bit. So 3-0
At least for an
here.
hour or two.
That's right.
Oh, put her down.
As Nieto earns the walk, and she'll head over to first.
We'll have a courtesy runner for Nieto. Who's
Yep.
that going to be? Is that going to be Reese?
Coming on. Number
It
6.
looks like Allison
Or
Ruiz.
5, 6. Yeah.
Allison Ruiz heads over as the courtesy runner. And now Maddie Martinez comes up to the plate. 2 outs. It's a 4-1 game. Eunice trying to knock on the door and get back into this sucker. Knock, knock, knocking on Carlsbad's door.
We're good at those 2-out rallies now.
Ooh, that was a ooh.
Oh!
I rubbed her belly. Talking
Man,
about.
that almost got her. That almost got her elbows,
I'm
which are
telling
up
you.
against her body, and
Yeah.
She'll have a mark across her belly. And then
Man.
they call it a strike. What?
that ball couldn't have been 2 inches max off her belly. As on the pass ball, the
That ball just got
official
hit.
stepped over his helmet. He stepped over her
catcher
helmet.
helmet,
He
yeah.
almost
So
tripped
the
on
catcher
it.
threw her helmet off, and the official was looking out in the field, and he tripped over her helmet.
Where's he going? Just stay in your square, bud. Just stay in your square. That's all you got to do for now.
He almost, like down goes Frazier. I almost see, and I think he cooked
broke
one
it,
of the
yes.
he cooked one of the pads out of her helmet.
He sure did.
Down goes the umpire.
Tripped over the helmet.
All right. So trying to see here. This is Maddie.
The pitcher, right? Maddie Martinez.
Yep. And she steps up there ready. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 4-1 is your score. Rearing back is Varela right.
Mm.
Oh, you should have
Oh,
said
hi.
high,
Wow.
All right. Well, we like it if you're a Cardinal fan. 2 balls and a strike here.
You hit if you're from Carlsbad.
Definitely right down the middle. Might have been
A smidge high.
maybe,
He
yeah,
called it a little high.
below the Eunice logo on the jersey for sure. And that one's going to be even
Definitely
higher.
high.
So that'll be ball 3. So 3-1 here as the pitcher looks over toward the dugout to say, like, hey, what's wrong with those two? 3-1 here, 2 outs. She kind of just shook her
Yeah.
head. Now
Like-
she's looking, I think she
Like,
is
what's
flustered.
wrong? Nothing
yeah.
wrong with it.
The last one looked just a little
Yeah.
bit high. The one before that is
And that one was
there's
high too.
3 pretty much in the same spot. All 3 called balls, which I can appreciate. As Nieto, no, that's not Nieto, that's Martinez, earns the walk. So here comes the senior, Lizzie Gaetan. As she steps in there, runners on first and second. Let's get it on. Speaking of let's get it on, here comes the pitch, and she takes a swing and
Big
tips
swing.
it into the
It's a
glove.
big hack, man. Keep that head down a little bit longer.
Many years ago, I did a little MMA action, and Carlsbad used to be one of the few places at that time in the country
Oh, JJ.
that would allow those fights like that. It was a pretty cool situation that Carlsbad had.
It was fun to
back in
watch,
those
you know that?
years. Yeah. That was some
You were
good
pretty
times.
entertaining as well.
Oh, well, I've always been entertaining, whether it's be running my suck or.
Yeah, I agree 100% on everything you just said.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
I'm busy down here. I don't know what you're talking about.
and that one's going to get away from
Get
the
away.
catcher and move the runners all the way over to second and third.
Now a good little base hit out to the center right will be great.
You know, I noticed yesterday a couple of times they called our batters out for not getting out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'm confused on that because it's like in that case, the more she backed up, the more she was in the line of throwing down
Yeah.
there.
What happens if the batter steps in baseball? I don't know about softball. Ooh, foul ball
Dry
here.
foul.
They have to stay in the batter's box when the ball's loose. That way they won't be in their way.
Two.
Yeah.
But if they put like a half foot out, automatically, if that catcher throws the ball and hits him or anything, he's out.
We got a 2-2-2.
It's very sensitive
So
stuff.
we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We got to rock boogie oogie, a
Woo.
little wee 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 wee.
Charlie was ahead of himself.
We're in the outdoors here, but we got
Trying
it.
to
Here
get
comes the
everybody
pitch.
on. Oh,
It's
there it
hit.
is.
It's a chopper over toward third. Third
the
baseman
gun.
comes in, throws it toward first.
in
Oh,
the
and a
dirt.
good
What a
scoop.
dig there.
I thought our
work.
rock boogie oogie went to work on that one,
we
but
tried.
unfortunately,
I got to get some of the crowd into this.
we got to rock boogie oogie a little noisier next time. As down goes Gaetan on the ground out, and so that will move us to the 4th. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. We were having a little discussion about the batter, the box, the catcher, who's got the right of way, basically. And in court all day long, I listen to who's got the right of way. And usually one side doesn't agree that the other side had the right of way, as down goes number 11, Jersey Martinez, on the ground out. And a good play there by the pitcher, Martinez. And so, anyway, it's always interesting, and I can see the different arguments of who's where they need to be. But I don't remember those rules when I played.
They were there.
Yeah?
It just wouldn't happen as often as it does now. They wouldn't be so delicate about it.
Yeah. Well, I was a catcher all the way up until like my freshman year, and then our school didn't have high school baseball, and so running track.
Ooh, nice.
We had a track team at the high school. We didn't have a baseball team then, and so my travel baseball days kind of came to an end. Anyway, there's a pitch, a little chop shot over toward
Jones
short.
coming in.
Jones comes in and makes the grab, and she's still heating up. As probably needed to heat up if she was up at that school all day.
You ain't joking.
She's got to warm up out there at the shortstop area, but she's warming up for sure. She got a good stretch and a warm up as she ran around
Yes.
for that home run while ago.
Show them wheels, didn't she?
Yep, absolutely. As she's still doing work. Trying to see who this one is. Can you see that?
No, sir, I cannot let her turn.
oh,
Number 4.
4. So that last one was Roberts.
Yeah, the top of the lineup.
Yep,
This is Romero.
yep. So this is Janessa Romero. She got a strikeout and an RBI triple, her last trip up all the way to the fence as she rips this one right down the third base line.
ball.
Gaetan going to grab it, throw it across. And, man, that sure looked like when he threw his hands in the air that it was still in play. I think it was headed out, but I think when she scooped it, it was right on the line at best.
But her body was out of play. That's
I don't
why
know if it matters. Does that matter? If I thought it was where the ball was at.
No.
Is it not where the ball is? No?
No. And plus, you got it in front of the bag. If she would let it roll behind the bag, and her body doesn't matter where her body would have been at.
Oh, there's a drive right up the middle, coming running in. Yeah, so if you've got a ball that let's just say hypothetically a bunt, and it goes, because I've seen it a jillion times where it just rolls down, say, the third base line, and it sits there spinning. If you jump your feet outside the line and grab it, that's a foul ball?
Yes.
See, I don't think so.
I didn't know that.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. I'd have to see that
Let's
in the
get the rule book out, boys.
Yep. Yeah, because I know as a catcher.
Because right there, that ball was in bounds, and when she got it, all her body was out of bounds. And he called it a foul ball.
I don't think so. But I like I said, I may be wrong. I know that when I was catching, what they always told me was,
let it roll out.
Wait and let that ball go outside the line, so it's the foul ball. And if it would have been as simple as me just sticking my feet over there, if the ball's still 2 foot in bounds, I could have stuck my feet out and reached in there and grabbed it. And there's a drive all the way into the right field corner, trying to make the turn. They're going to score here. And they've got a run headed home, and they're going to throw it over to third and keep the runner at second. So an RBI double.
Seeing it that way, Jones, it does make sense. But this guy called it a foul ball.
Yeah, but I think he made the wrong call, is what I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you sounded pretty convicted there, Rosie, for a minute.
Because we're talking about baseball and softball, so it's totally different.
Well, but I played baseball. As there's a drive into left field way back.
You got it. Riley, out number 3.
Now, Riley Dillard with a great catch way deep out there in left. Now, I did play when, like, Fred and Barney and the rest of the Flintstones were there watching the Rubbles. I mean, so it has been a few days ago. But
baseball hasn't changed much other than just reviewing the plays, right?
Yeah, I don't think they've changed.
See, that's what there's questioning over here about the foul ball situation.
Yeah, I would definitely have a.
You see how he's standing straight on the line? He's explaining to her as well. I think she's arguing the same point. That you're arguing like that was a fair ball.
Yeah.
The other thing is, the runner would have been safe if she had called the foul ball.
Yeah, because she had the throw beat out.
Yeah.
Either way, she came home, that player.
Looked like he's putting his hands on her.
Well, whatever,
Well, I mean, like, for real.
You may move the camera off of it?
I don't know.
He touched her shoulder, right?
He did, yeah. Had his hand on her.
I don't think you can do that, can you?
I don't know. Which I'm assuming that they're having a friendly conversation.
Yeah. It's not like the other day, right?
Yeah.
She comes across with a right hook. We'll know it's not friendly anymore.
Yeah.
Because he's very, very
animated in his explanation.
I don't know. I couldn't tell. It kind of almost looked like the ball did go across the line, but
no, the ball was in place still, but her body was on the outside of the line.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting one to me. If that were the rule, and a shout out to Perry Kimple up in Washington, we appreciate you watching, listening. If that were the rule, then everybody would just be taught to jump their feet outside the line on every ball that was driven down the.
Or like you said, if you bunt it, just
just jump outside and put your feet outside the line and grab it. It's if that were the case, but I'd have to read that one and get a good understanding, because man, that'd be an that would change the game. I would think. 5-1 is your score. Coming up is Davis. Autumn Davis will step up there ready to go. Here comes the first pitch. It's going to be low and inside for ball 1.
So, like, for example, if the ball would hit her right there, she would have gone the first.
Yeah, now I know that, and the only I think we talked about this the other day at a game. I watched a college game the other day where the ball came out of the pitcher's hand like in the circle, and it rolled like a slow roll all the way up to the batter, and the batter, I mean, it almost stopped and rolled into her foot, and she got a free base. And I was sitting there scratching my head going, is that? But I guess in softball that is the rule.
And in baseball it would be a dead ball, right?
Well, in baseball, I think you've got to make an attempt
to move out of the way.
To move, number one. I don't think you can just stand there and let it roll up against your foot and walk. But that was like an NCAA Division I college softball game, and
I think some of them lean into it.
Yeah,
they like hit me.
So anyway, I know there are definitely some differences in the two games and the rules, and there's some differences in the rules today versus when I played, no doubt. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Autumn Davis up there. Varela, she's slinging fire from the circle for the Carlsbad Cave Girls. 5-1 is your score. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Swung and miss, and down goes Davis on the strikeout, and that'll bring up Jazzy Klaus, the senior. Got that big knee brace on. Spent a couple of years not getting to play any sports with problems with that knee.
Lots of issues, but she's ready to roll now.
Finally, I believe, went over to my main man at Lubbock Sports Medicine.
You see, he called that a fair ball. Yeah, he called that a fair ball.
That's the same
And they're going to get her over there on the ground out. And so Jazzy with a nice piece of hitting, just
was the same
a better
play.
piece of field, better
Call on the field?
yeah, well, better fielding. So
If I was a Eunice coach, I'd be asking, now, wait a minute.
so that'll bring up Dillard. Dillard with a ground out her first trip up. She's got the hands, well, she had them separated for a minute, and then she put them back together and then fouls that one back into the screen. So 0-1 here.
Oh,
Good
what happened?
Lord.
Charlie?
Did you have a heart attack down there?
No,
Drop the camera, bud.
I probably made everybody sick just now.
No, I think you disconnected everything.
The red light on the camera.
Yeah, it's all.
Okay, we're good now?
Not yet, we're not. Let's see, we are off. Let's see, there it comes. I think it just, all the green lights just came back
Okay.
on. So I think we're good. Charlie down there,
I knocked the camera almost hit the ground, let's put it that way.
I tell you what we're going to have to do. I mean, we're just going to have to see if we can cool this place off a little bit.
Get
And bring you in here?
Seem like when you're cool, you're in more of a
I know,
coma.
huh?
And you can't move quite as quick, and everything
Man.
works better
You don't
that
talk,
way,
you
so
don't breathe as much.
That's right. Just sits over there shivering, holding the camera right where it's supposed to be.
Don't move at all.
You get warmed up, and you start getting a little antsy as down goes Dillard on the strikeout, and so that'll send us to the top of the 5th. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light, medium-duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20-plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. For those Carlsbad folks or people that had never listened to us for a while, we kind of just do this like a few old boys with a microphone hooked up that are just sitting out here in the bleachers watching the game and talking amongst ourselves. Some people like it, some people can't stand it, and we apologize. As there's a drive into center and coming up and stopping the ball and then getting it back in, but not before a single, and that was Varela. Hey, no, that is not Varela. Who the heck was that? Brennan? Yeah, Addie Brennan. So that is
Yes,
going to
because
be
this
the
is Jackie,
single.
right, Rodriguez?
Number 7.
Yeah, so that'll bring up Rodriguez as she chips that one foul back into the screen. Jackie Rodriguez had a fly out and then went down on a fielder's choice, her second trip up. So, Addie standing now on first. Anyway, as I say that because we were discussing during the break, as there's a chopper over to short. Short going to scoop it up. That's Jones going to fire it across and just
short.
a tad late. And so a single there as that young lady was flying down the line.
But that's a long throw for Jones.
Definitely. And that'll bring up Ashley, Brielle Ashley. She had a single and an RBI single her last trip to the plate. There's a drive into right field. It's going to go all the way to the fence. 1 run going to score. Now 2 runs going to score. It looked like that was kind of an odd.
Was the ball stuck in the
I
fence?
didn't know. That's what I
Yeah,
was
that's a
wondering.
triple.
And that is a 2 RBI triple for that young lady. So a 2 RBI triple. I didn't know if the ball was stuck in the fence. If
It
that's
took forever
why
to get
she
the ball in,
stopped.
right?
Well, she bent over like to the ball and then stood up and then looked at it. And I thought maybe she, usually they throw their hands in the air if it gets stuck down in part of the fence, the mat, the, whatever. But then she leaned back down and picked it up. So I'm not sure exactly what happened out there that time. As here comes the next pitch,
nice
swung
pitch.
on and missed for a strike.
I couldn't show that good because the wall's right here and that pole is just right there.
Right.
This big fence you have in front of us.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what happened out there either, but definitely a heck of a hit, as there's a chop back into the screen for a foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here as Klaus and Nieto
Nieto.
were headed over there to try to grab that one.
Too close to the fence.
Yeah, we have no outs here, right? Top of the 5th.
Runner on third.
Mm.
So here comes the next pitch, and that one's going to be low and inside. Nieto
stop
did a
there,
good
yes.
job to stop that one.
Quiet out there, ain't it?
Yeah, it is, and it's a absolutely beautiful day. I mean,
It's a good day for softball.
Man, it is a nice day. There's a hit toward third. Gaetan gonna look her person back and then throw it over to first. So a good play by Lizzie Gaetan.
For out number 1.
Yeah. So that'll bring up Martinez. Young lady has grounded out her first 2 trips to the plate. She's up there for the 3rd time. 1 out. It's a 7-1 score, and that one's going to be high and outside for ball 1.
Hope she grounds out again, right?
Mm-hmm. 2 more in a row.
Yep. 1 ball, no strikes, and an out. 7-1. Here comes the pitch, and fouled it right
almost had to
back
catch
to
that
us.
one.
Charlie was
Don't
gonna
drop the camera. Catch
make
the
a
camera.
dive and catch. Yeah,
Fence wasn't there. I could be getting some outs.
you just keep your hands on that camera.
Or off the camera, one or the other.
Not sure which is the better advice there. As there's a hard
Oh,
hit
right under the
ball in the
glove that
left.
time.
As they are going to fire it home. Nieto does a good job grabbing it and getting it back over. As Dillard did a really good job out there in left. She does a good job out there getting them back in quick for sure. As that was Martinez with the RBI single.
So go back to the top of the lineup here?
Yep. So now we move back to Landry Roberts. As she's up
Oh,
there
man.
and she hits that one over toward our admin pile.
Don't use those words together.
Pile? I mean, you got different things that go in piles.
Admit group.
Group, piles. I mean, it's all similar.
Admin
Pile of admin. Got them right out there in the corner.
and add women.
Well,
yes.
yeah.
That's a strike.
So
He said admin,
Oh,
add women.
2.
Boy, I swear with you, Charlie.
Isn't
swear
that
with you,
correct?
man.
Is that PC or no?
PC probable cause. So 0-2.
What were you
One down.
yesterday?
There's one hit towards
Double
short.
play, ladies.
Double.
Short going to
One.
scoop it. They're going to turn.
Oh, no, I couldn't
They-
quite
the
do the
second
double.
one
Well,
just
she's
a
going to
little low, and it
second.
goes
Get her
toward
on
the
second.
dugout as they get it back to
Oh.
Martinez. And so they were able to get the
Charlie's gonna have a
leader on
stroke
the
out there.
fielder's choice.
I wanted to go to second.
Yeah, had a good chance getting out, but we didn't.
So that'll bring back Romero. As Romero had an RBI double and an RBI triple her last 2 trips up to the plate. So I'm not sure you want to throw one to her as she hits it at Jones. Jones going to scoop it, fires it across, and they get her. What a play by Jones. What a stop over there by Klaus. And so they do get her. As we move to the bottom of the 5th, your score, Carlsbad 8, Eunice 1. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County, light medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20 plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got Riley up the bat for the Eunice Cardinals. So here we go. Mrs. Dillard up there. We have no outs. We are here in the bottom of the fifth. The score is 8-1 in favor of the Carlsbad Cavern ladies.
Carlsbad Cavegirls.
Carlsbad Cavegirls. There you go. Ball one on Riley. Just checking you out there, Charlie. Checking on
sure
you.
I was awake.
Yeah, you're awake. Camera's still up and recording something, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess we're up and running still.
I was looking at the film a minute ago. You could tell the screen went blue for a second.
Well, it almost went blue for a long time because it was on its way down.
Well, he calls that a strike. We even in the count 1-1 here for Riley. She's hit the ball a couple of times here in this game, but directly at someone.
Yeah, got to get it in the gap.
Yes, sir. Hit a gapper. She might end up on third. Hits it back towards the pitcher. The pitcher doesn't field it. Throws it low, but the first baseman comes off the bag, so Riley is safe.
I like it.
Good call there by the umpire.
I don't know.
I agree with him 100%.
He's seen it, but I think it's a good call.
Yep.
I like it.
All right. Next up will be Haley Jones.
The Haley Jones.
Right, let's do it again.
Let's
Haley
get that right.
Jones.
The Haley Jones.
Riley Dillard standing on first, no outs. It's an 8-1 ball game. Here comes the pitch, going to be low, going to get away from him. Dillard going to head over to second. She's in there on the stand-up.
I'll tell you what, if Jones hits it like she did last time, Dillard better be on her wheels because Jones will run over coming around the base.
Yep. Yeah, and she'll be doing that with no like fullback or nothing.
Yeah,
I mean, it'll just be like a
exactly.
wide receiver. As she'll be turning the corner and moving.
And
She'll have the
trunking 'em.
wheels going. That's right. Now, brother was a fullback, but as she heads over, she's going to beat it out. Dillard's going to score.
Better get
Jones heads to second. Jones doing work.
Nice.
And so an RBI is what I'll show for Jones here on my unofficial paperwork as she ends up standing on second. So we've got an 8-2 score now. And up comes Zamora.
Dancing to the plate.
She's combiing up there to the plate, and she's ready to go. Feeling loose. 8-2 is your score. Here comes the pitch from Varela. Going to be a little high and outside.
Little
In the
delay steal by
meantime,
Jones.
said, let me Pete Rose it into third as she stole the base when nobody was paying attention.
Jones don't have to stop
sleeping.
in her.
That's right. Jones doing work. She's all warmed up.
Super aggressive.
Ain't
I
no
like
cold around her. It doesn't matter how cold you keep the room. She's going to warm
We got
up
to
and be
get her
ready
up
to
in
go.
the booth with us next time.
That's right. She'll keep it warm up there.
Her brother's in here. He
8-2.
keeps us warm, too.
Well, he does. He
But
comes
she
up
make us
there.
hot, huh?
But he's got a little too much of his grandpa in him. He likes that cold, too. I mean, yeah, you know. That whole,
I wasn't going to say that, but
Man,
you said it. You can. You have the right to.
that whole grandpa and my dad, that whole group, man, they liked it cold, too. So it's in their blood. So 8-2, here's the score.
In their blood, he said.
It is. Jones standing on there. I bet Josh, he probably likes it cold too. He's got a little bit of that in him, yeah. Yeah, so 8-2. Stepping in there is Zamora. Is it a 3-0 count?
Yes, sir.
So here we go. Here's the next pitch. Right down the middle. They throw back toward Jones, and she slides just
That's
under
a
the
delay
throw.
call over there by the
That
umpire, right?
was. So Jones with a close one.
Must have been.
And that pitch, I'm assuming, called a strike.
Yep.
So 3 balls and a strike here to Zamora. Varela back up in the circle. I guess it's not up there. As they drive that one towards short, and the short misses it. It gets through. And Zamora now with the RBI single, and the Lady Cardinals bats have started going here.
Go. There we go, the pitcher, and
heads
Zamora
over.
goes to second.
Yes. So on the overthrow, Zamora now on second. And here comes Mel Nieto.
Sound like somebody's hollering up there, y'all.
I don't have any idea who. It's just me, and my voice is a little higher pitched than sometimes.
Yeah.
It's I've got like something in it. I don't
It's a
know.
little scratchy
Yeah.
from last night.
So Nieto steps in there ready to go. She takes a look and she's ready. Varela gets in the circle. She's going to rock and fire, and Nieto takes that one high for ball one.
We have no outs, guys.
I think it's a good day.
I think it is. It's a good inning right here, right?
Yeah.
Got a Chloe message there. Here comes the next one. 1 ball, no strikes, and that was going to be a little high for ball two. She's been working with a bunch of track folks late in the afternoon, evenings, and even got some JOW folks that have been asking her to work with them too. So starting to get more and more people wanting her to work with them specifically on hurdles and long jump. It's kind of her specialty.
Her forte.
As there's a chip foul right back to us for strike one.
Rick was about to catch it down here.
She enjoys that. She likes that. I asked her, I said, you want to help any of the pole vaulters? And she's like, nope. She said, Dad, if I went out there and helped one and one of them got hurt like I got hurt, she said, I just don't think I want to mess with it. That is one thing about the pole vault. You can get hurt.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Outside corner for a strike.
Yeah.
Outside for strike one.
So two balls, 2 strikes, and an 8-3 game. Nieto stepping back up there ready to go. Here comes the pitch from Varela. It's high for ball 3. So 3-2 here to Nieto.
I thought she was going to swing at that one.
Oh, yeah. So 3-2. Got a full count, no outs. Runner on second and Zamora. Varela steps in there ready to go. Got a lot of noise coming out of one of the dugouts. Here comes the pitch. It's right down the middle. A swing and a miss as down goes Nieto.
Couldn't lay off that second one, right?
Yeah, that was a good looking pitch right there. She took a
good
swing
hack at it. Yes.
Yep.
I'd rather take a swing at it and try to hit it than just watch it go by.
That'll bring up Maddie Martinez. Coach Tyson buckets Pierce out there giving some hand signals. As that first pitch is right down the middle for strike number 1. Maddie Martinez walked her last time up, hit a pop fly on her first trip. And so she steps up there ready to go, the pitcher for the Cardinals today. Here comes Varela, going to wind up and sling it down the middle a little high for the ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and an out, and an 8-3 game.
Got to score that run from second, Coach.
Yep. Need to get them in. Get them in. Instead of get them in. Get them in. Get them
Sound
in.
like
Ooh.
Stayed high for ball 2, right?
Ball 2. Ooh. That one was close. I was close. Try to call it like I see it. I thought that one was close.
Too close.
And I got this bug that keeps crawling around on the window in front of me. In fact, there's 2 of them. One of them's bigger than the other one. I found myself like lining them up like a target. There's a drive into left field.
Nice
a nice shot. It's going to go to the fence. Zamora's going to score. Martinez heads around
Good
second.
score.
She's going to head to third, and she's going to be in with a stand-up triple. Maddie Martinez with the RBI triple. She's doing work, son.
Yes, beautiful job by a young lady. Pulling that ball all the way to the fence.
Maddie Martinez hits a rocket off the left field fence, and the coaching staff wants to talk. The official gives us a signal, and we don't know what his signal was, but then he heads out there to the field as another one of them, that bug that's on the window's cousin just landed here and started flying around looking at me like
it's on the inside. They're going to fall on my head.
Well, I'm thinking about like turning the AC up in here so that bug will want to jump out there on you and get off this cold glass. Looks like we've got a new pitcher because coming in is number 12, and that is going to be Valenzuela, I believe. And once again, I mentioned that printout sheet that we had, kind of tough to read. I think that's Georgia Valenzuela, but it was a little difficult to read. I don't even know what I did with it, but was it in here? Definitely not it's about the 5th copy of a. When I used to write tickets for people in my young state police days, I'd say, when they were giving me an attitude and I had my little ticket book, I'd say press hard 4 copies or whatever.
Just got word from Ethan's grandma. He is 6'6" tall.
6'6".
Yeah, he's a big old boy.
All right. See, I tried to tell you he was a big old boy.
Big old boy.
Because I told you I took Dottie to the doctor the other day. They measured him at 6'3".
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like 6'2" and a bunch of little marks. And I'm like, I see Wilson standing there beside him, and he makes Dottie look
little.
Yeah, for sure. See, I think that's a Valenzuela. I can't. Can you read what that is? Yeah. So here we go. First pitch coming to the senior Lizzie Gaetan. It's going to get by the catcher.
Coming.
Here comes Martinez. She's on her horse, and she's in there for the score. Maddie Martinez helping her own cause as she gets an RBI triple and then scores on a pass ball.
Making it 8-5 in favor of the
Lady Cardinals clawing back into this against the Carlsbad Cavegirls. Is back in the circle is Valenzuela. 1 out, 8-5 ball game. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and driven into center field.
Lizzie.
It's going to give them troubles. It bounces over him and goes to the wall. Here
She's
comes
going to
Lizzie.
3. Better get down.
She slides in. Kimple takes one off the chest, and he saves the run.
I know if he had to hit Campbell, he would have should have kept moving.
He saves the run.
As Kimple, the coach for the Cardinals, saved a run for the Cave Girls.
Sure did. For sure.
As Lizzie's in with the triple.
And I'm sure he'd as soon not got hit with
That's
it, too.
right. He took one off the chest. Kyle, keep it simple, off the chest, Kimple. As Autumn Davis now comes to the plate. 1 out, 8-5 ball game. And if we could get her on base, she'd represent the tying run.
Yes, sir.
Or the next one up would represent the tying run. Is now we got a timeout. And I'm not sure what kind of action we got going. But anyway, we got a timeout here.
Got real quiet, too, out there.
Got real quiet.
Yeah.
We're trying to hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
What is that? For sure.
We got our lip readers up in the stands.
Give them some lip service. I don't know about lip reading.
Back to the action, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a drive right down the third base line.
Fair
Gonna
ball.
Go foul.
Must be a fair ball, right?
Might as well. Might as well.
So half a oogie woogie.
Hey, that was. Yeah, we got a half a oogie. It's just a oog. Oog.
Just a
Back in there's Davis. 1 ball, 1 strike. Davis steps in there, and she's going to take a swing at that one and chop it off. 4 strike number 2. Shout out to a few of these sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware. We'll get some others here in just a second. Here comes the pitch. It's driven high, right up over third base. Third baseman trying to get under it and does. And so down goes Davis on a high fly ball.
She made contact.
Yep. And that'll bring up a senior, Jazzy Klaus. Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen. Get on down to Debbie's this weekend and get you some breakfast. The City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Health Clinic, IPS Incorporated, NMJC, Success Through Learning, NMJC, Lavelle Insurance, and Burrito Beast. 1 ball, no strikes here to Jazzy, the senior, with 2 outs. 8-5 is your score. Here comes the pitch from Valenzuela. She's going to rip and fire, and it's swung on and chipped foul. 4 strike 1.
You're on it, kid.
1 ball, 1 strike here to Jazzy. Shout out to my main man, Bob Klaus. I'm sure he's got it tuned in. Ran into him the other day at some little youth basketball games here. Hadn't seen him out in a while. So
That's
good to see him for
very
sure.
good, yes.
Absolutely. Rodney and I graduated high school together. And Joel was he was our freshman. So our senior year, he was a freshman. That group was. So anyway, 2 balls, a strike, 2 outs here. Some state championships in that household for sure. There's a swing and a miss. And now we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's time for a little rock boogie, oogie, oogie. Wee, 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 wee. there as Klaus is in there, and that one's going to be way outside. So we
we'll take the ball.
put the softball
We gave her
voodoo
a
on
ball.
him as we got him a ball there. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jazzy will have another shot at it.
Staying alive out there, right?
Yep. Stepping in there, ready to go. Oh, and a big swing and a miss, and down goes Jazzy.
That'll do it.
And as we move to the 6th, your score, Eunice 5, Carlsbad 8. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop. Committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. There's a foul ball on that first pitch. This is number 12. This is Valenzuela, who came in to pitch for this Cavegirls team. As it's 0-1 to Valenzuela. We got some pitcher-on-pitcher crime here as Martinez is in the circle. She's slinging fire, and she slings that
nice
one right
pitch.
down that outside corner for strike 2. So 0-2. So 0-2
Getting
here.
ahead of the pitcher, right?
Yep. Now she needs to throw her that yanker ball. Here it is. Oop, that
Oh,
was
she
a
didn't
little
go
yanker
fishing
ball.
for it.
Yeah, yep.
She even smiled, didn't she?
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. 8-5 is your score. Rearing back and firing one, and down
got
she
her.
goes. As the strike out there from Martinez. Martinez doing work here, son. As it is 1 away here in the top of the 6th. 8-5 is your score. The Lady Cardinals clawed back into this thing.
It's been a pretty good game today.
I concur. As coming to the plate will be Varela. This young lady singled her last 2 trips up, and she's going to hit this one to the fence. And it goes into the fence. Turning 2 is Varela. She's in with the double. That young lady's been putting on a hitting exhibition here today. And she is.
I think she's hit the fence every time with the ball, right?
She's got 2 singles, and one of those was the one that hit the fence in the air.
Yep.
And then, of course, that one was pretty dang close. And so, anyway, 8-5 is your score. 1 out.
Nice pitch, sir.
And now coming to the plate is number, I believe it's going to be 19, Addie Brennan.
The catcher.
The young lady's had a pretty dang good game as well. She had an RBI single and another single her last trip up, struck out her first trip up, and now she's got ones across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 8-5 is your score. Here comes the pitch from Martinez. It's hit hard right down the line. Dillard tried to make a dive and catch. It gets past her, rolls all the way to the fence. Dillard slow getting up and making the turn now, headed for home as they are going to fire it here. And just not quite in time as that young lady gets an in-the-park home run.
Well, Dillard dived for that ball. I think she
kind of came down awkward, didn't she?
might have lost her wind for a second.
Yep. Holding her left arm a little bit there and shaking it. As it's now a 10-5 game. 10-5, 1 out. Martinez steps back in the circle. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit foul. As the Lady Cardinals closed it to 3, now it's back to 5. See if they can
keep it close.
Keep it going, yep. It's back up at the plate is going to be Rodriguez. Ooh. Rodriguez singled her last trip up there.
Thought Rodriguez was going to get hit there for a second.
She was bobbing and weaving, looked like me in the 80s playing limbo at the skate
roller
rinks.
skating part.
Yep.
Or rink.
Yep. There's a high fly ball into shallow
Gotta get
right
there.
field.
Ain't gonna
Nobody's
Somebody caught
gonna
it.
get
What's going
there.
on here?
And the ball almost rolled to the fence after that.
Yes. And they do get it in as Rodriguez getting a chew in there from her coach because she kind of wasn't paying attention. Could have ended up easily on second. She's going to get a single out of that deal, though. And that'll bring up Real Ashley.
So you got to talk out there, right?
Yep. Ashley comes to the plate, a runner on first, 1 out in a 10-5 ball game, and there's
There
a
goes again.
fly
Same
toward right
spot.
field. It's going to go right
Oh,
over the
my
right
goodness.
fielder's head, all the way to the fence, making the turn, headed for third.
Oh, they're
going
gonna
to
send her.
send her, and
Get it,
it's
Jones.
going to be going, and it's a
Too
little late, and she's going to easily stroll in as Rodriguez gets in there. And so I believe that was going to be Ashley
Came home.
that with that double. So she gets the double, and that'll bring up Bates, a young lady that we think might possibly maybe have some ties to Eunice, as Nieto does a good job of blocking that one. I was trying to look out across there and see if I see any Bateses. I don't know if that Bates, though, if he would have a kid this young. As
Might
there's
be
a
his
drive into
grandkid.
right field, headed towards center. They boot it. Ball's rolling
They're
due to
gonna
the
hold
back.
up.
They're going to
No, they're
send
gonna send
her, and she's going to be there. And they
Yep.
go ahead and throw it in, but easily in is 1-8. That's Ashley. And so an RBI single after an error probably is Bates.
The outfielder's having a hard time right now.
Yeah,
Tracking
definitely.
that ball.
Yeah. You know, it's like yesterday in the baseball game we saw some of those.
Yes, in center field
You
quite a few
know,
times.
yep. And here comes that pitch. Going to be low for ball one. This is Jersey Martinez. She had an RBI single her last trip up to the plate. And she's got a 1-0 count. Martinez still in the circle. It's now 12-5. We've given up 4 here in the top of
Fair
the
ball.
sixth.
Fair ball. Throw it.
That'd be crazy if he did throw say it's fair ball.
Just on this side.
On the third base line.
I'll be the judge of this, he said.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 12-5. Here comes the pitch. Chop foul.
Head of the count
Yeah,
here.
no
2
hurry,
strikes,
yeah.
1 balls. What are you thinking, Mr. Jones? You got quiet out there.
Oh, I was just listening. I was listening.
You do a little bit of that, huh?
Yep.
Sometimes it's better to listen.
Trying to say something, bro?
There's
No.
a drive into
I'm
right
not.
field. They scoop it up. Gonna throw it in. The
Oh, the
runner's
runner's
gonna
going
make the
third.
turn, and they get him over there.
She's
Now they're
there.
headed back up.
Every
as,
runner advances an extra base
yeah,
here.
for sure.
Smart, aggressive runner by the Carlsbad team here.
As that was Martinez. The single, and that'll bring up Roberts. Roberts heads up there.
Oh, good pitch there.
Nice.
Strike number 1.
Need about 5 more of them in a row.
So 0-1, 1 out, 12-5 score. Here comes the pitch. As it's hit
Oh, my
into left
goodness.
field, way back there. Oh,
my
and an
gosh.
almost catch, trying to make a run and scoop as Dillard's going to grab it and fire it back in. And she holds them to 2.
Which is a good thing, because if it would have went over her head, all of them would have scored, I bet.
Yep. Yep. And so that was Roberts with the, I'll call it an RBI. Ended up being a double,
Double,
probably
yes,
a single with a
There.
with an error, but I guess you could score it a bunch of different ways there. She got a glove on it, but it would have been a heck of a catch over the shoulder, headed toward the fence. A swing and a miss for strike 1.
She wanted that one, man.
They're all swinging for the fence now.
Yep. This is number 4, Janessa Romero. She had an RBI double, an RBI triple earlier.
Yeah.
And there's a smash
going
towards
over
center.
center
It's
fielder.
going to go to the wall. It almost bounced over,
She
hit the yellow
kicks it a
tape
couple-
at the top, as she's going to stop at second with a 2 RBI double. So a 2 RBI double.
By Janessa.
Yep. And that'll bring up Carrillo. She had a line out, an RBI single, and a fly out her first 3 trips up there. As there's still just 1 out on the board, and it's 15-5. They've scored 7 here in the 6th.
Yep. Rough inning here, boys.
Rough. Yeah.
We'll take it smooth. Rough. Wasn't that like MC Hammer? Too legit. Too legit to quit. Too legit.
I remember that one.
Yeah. We'll take it smooth. And then he'd slide across there with his big pants on. Rough.
He said rough. Is that a foul?
I used to like some MC Hammer.
He was cool back in the day.
I think I was about maybe a freshman when the Too Legit come out. And so I'd sit around showing them my Too Legit.
Quit.
And he's one that you can still say was pretty cool. Not that some of them other ones that done some weird stuff.
But yeah, there's definitely some weird stuff went on. 15-5, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Got her.
Way outside.
Nope. Outside for strike 3.
Outside for ball.
I'm looking for a strike, boys.
2 balls, 2 strikes,
Come
and
on,
an out.
Gray.
Here comes the next pitch. Hit hard toward the second baseman. Second baseman going to step over and make that catch. And so down goes Valenzuela on the fly out to second. And that'll bring up this young lady who absolutely has hammered that ball.
Who was the original pitcher, right?
Varela, yes. She has hit it just about everywhere she could hit it out there, including up against the fence. Hit the fence in the air, one of those swings. Mentioned the last time she was up there that she had kind of put on a batting clinic, and I think that was in the same inning.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they batted around there.
Yep. And she is back up there. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be low and inside. Nieto doing a good job staying in front of it. Scoops it up, gets it back to the pitcher. And bugs, there, that bug flew off. So here comes the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. Going to go foul.
Thank God that went foul, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That Charlie screaming out there?
Yep.
Kind of had his texture of a voice. Go ladies. Get her done. So 2 balls for 1 strike out of 2 outs. 15-5 is your score. I'm worried to know what you're thinking about. There's a drive into left center field. It's going to roll to the fence. They scoop it up. 1 run scores. Headed into second is Varela. That young lady continues with her hitting masterpiece here today in this ball game.
What I wonder is if somebody hollers something if the girl's that's batting, they don't know if it's blue or red that's hollering sometimes, I think.
What?
There's a drive into left field. Dillard going to come up and make the catch. And so down goes. What was the number on that one? Was that 19?
What was 19?
So a fly out. There we go. Gotcha. All right, my scrib's getting a little scribbly here, but it is what it is. As we move to the bottom of the 6th, your score. After 8 there in the top of the 6th, it's 16-5. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. This Allison Ruiz
Little pinch hitter, right?
comes to the plate.
I'm going to have to get my cushion out here when it's
You are on the air, Charlie.
Oh, welcome back.
Get you a cushion.
These benches are hard, man.
16-5. Man, Charlie will grab about a cushion, an air conditioner.
But it's better than being cold.
I was waiting for that punchline.
Yeah.
I thought I had plenty of padding down there, but apparently it's not working.
Nope, not no more, Charlie. It all dried up already.
I was going to say it all shriveled up. It was cold over there. A 16 to
Sure
5 is
did.
your score. Here comes the pitch, a 1-0 count. Rearing back, letting it go is Valenzuela and popping it up high over third base. Third baseman go over and make the catch. And so down goes Luis
We
on
got
the
to
fly.
get 2 runs, right, to keep it moving. at
Maybe
least.
11. Oh, yeah, you're right. So, yeah, if we don't score here, I guess this will be the end of it. Need 2, yeah.
Yep.
So Riley Dillard steps in there ready to go. We got a couple in Dillard and Jones that are capable of putting some runs
Oh,
on.
yeah,
And there's a
look at that.
That's a
high
good way to
drive
start right
into
there.
left center field. It's going to roll way back there. Dillard making the turn. She heads into second, and she's going to be in with a stand-up double. Dillard
Nice.
starts it off right. And that'll bring up, if you are what you say, you are a superstar. And Haley Jones,
The Haley Jones.
Haley Jones, heads up to the plate.
Be a
Young
good time
lady.
for a triple.
Good time for a home run. We
She
need a home
has
run
a
here.
single, a double, and a home run, so a triple would be the cycle here, which would be nice. And so it would also give us a chance to keep this game going. So stepping up there, ready to go, Haley Jones. This at-bat is brought to you by Redbird Garage. For all your needs, they deliver. Can Jones deliver here as she takes that pitch low and inside for ball 2?
Oh, no.
And Dillard gets caught in. Oh, you should have went right there. As now she's running,
No,
and there's
she's
nobody
got it.
there, so she's into third.
No, they're going to give her the base because there's
man.
interference.
Oh, gotcha. And she's in there anyway. As
Hold on. Mix it. No, they're calling her out?
no,
No
yeah,
way.
Yep.
yeah,
They're saying she went out of the baseline, right?
Yeah.
They're arguing?
Well, you can't just run over them, can you?
Oh. That's a softball rule. I didn't know that rule.
Oh, so they're just moving her
Okay.
back. They'll let her
Oh.
stay on the base, but she has to go back.
Okay. Because
We'll-
one wanted to call her out. That guy wanted to call her out. And this guy's
well,
like, just put it back on first.
We'll
on
compromise.
second.
Yeah.
I suppose.
That's a weird play.
Yep.
Just stay on second, Riley. Let Jones bring you in.
So
All right,
Jones will come
Jones.
back to the plate. Now you got both sides doing some hollering in the fan base.
Nobody's
16
happy.
to 5 as they put her back on the base and moved her to second. And that one's going to be low and inside for ball 3.
One wants her out, one wants her back
Yeah.
on third. So.
Yeah, you got the Eunice fans that wanted her on third, and the Carlsbad fans wanted her out. So neither side's happy. Everybody's mad. That's kind of how I feel in the courtroom sometimes.
The mad dog.
3-0, 1 out, 16 to 5. Here comes the pitch, and Jones takes that one low and inside, and Jones
They gave her
along the
nothing
walk.
to hit, man.
Yep, 4 straight pitches, and Jones now has a walk, a single, a home run, and a double. So if for some
She's completed the
way
cycle.
she could get the triple, then she would
Yeah.
have it. As Zamora comes to the plate, she's got a double, an RBI single, and then a fly out. And so let's see if she can
Do some magic
do
here, right?
something here. If she represents, well, the runner on first represents keeping this game going.
Yeah.
And so if she could somehow slap another one of them doubles like she had earlier, we'd have a chance to keep this game going another inning. So Zamora up there ready to go. Here comes the pitch from Valenzuela. As it's a chopper toward first base, going to spin and go out of bounds.
Fair ball.
Out of bounds, going to go into foul territory.
Hey, wait on it, babe.
That's her first strike, right? 1-1-1.
One ball, one
One,
strike,
one,
one out. It's a
Half
half
a
a
It's a who?
It's a who? Come on, Zamora.
That sun trying to creep out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it.
Trying to peep out.
Supposed to be a weird day tomorrow as far as weather, and she takes that one low for ball 2. So 2-1.
I have some severe storms tomorrow.
Yeah, they're
according to the
showing
weather.
storms, hail, all kind of stuff all day, but starting around noon is what it looks like.
Hopefully I'll get out of here before that.
Yeah,
I
at least
Mom we're leaving at 6.
last time I looked, it was showing around noon. Oh,
Ooh,
and that
we're
one
behind her.
behind her.
I think I got her.
Behind her. She was limboing for sure.
What's a limbo backwards
Reverse
into it?
limbo. That almost looked like the high jump.
There you go. Flick your legs up, right?
The Fosbury flop or whatever there. So 3-1 here to Zamora. They're going to set up on the outside half of the plate. Even the ump was confused for a minute, but here he goes. And here comes the pitch. It's right down the middle, hit over towards short. Short going to scoop it. They're going to try to get the lead runner, and they do. So they'll get the lead runner on the fielder's choice.
For out number 2.
Yep.
All right, we need us a good old. Well, just hit it over the fence. Let's make it easy.
Now batting for your Eunice Card.
Melanie Nieto. So Nieto comes to the plate. What kind of bug was
That's
that?
a big one, wasn't it?
That was some kind of big bug that decided he wanted to come in here. Looked like Big Bird trying to fly in. He was like, "Hi, bird." Can't remember who that is. That
I
was
was
don't
worried
either.
up there about them bugs.
Yep. Was that a big blue,
He was like a purple blue, wasn't he?
purple bird? Man, I can't remember.
Maybe a hummingbird.
Yep. That was going to be high, and the runners
Oh,
are
no.
going, and
Why?
they're going to get her. And they do.
That's it.
And that'll be your ball game, I believe. As they're asking for. It looks like they're asking for a review from.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Charlie's camera angle. Saying he got her up high,
Yeah.
and the crowd goes quiet.
So it looks like they're still having a debate or discussion. And so now they're going to have the discussion
go ask
over
Daddy.
here. See what they say. So now they're talking to the home plate
Big dog.
umpire. As now the two umps are going to walk toward home plate as they're having a discussion.
You walk closer to the
We
crowd,
got our-
right?
Yeah,
We
so
got
now
our lip
they're-
readers out
Now
here.
they're whispering in each other's ears. They look like
I'm hungry. How about
they look
you?
like
Yeah,
they're like,
okay.
hey, did you get that chocolate I
You
sent
can read
you for
lips. I'm zooming
Valentine's
in.
Day?
Hey, you know what? Your breath stinks. Let's go back a little bit.
Can you get a Tic Tac? 'Cause,
You want to call her out? 'Cause
they
I'm
are
hungry.
real close. Here they go. Here's the discussion. They're going to say she's
what?
safe. That
Yes,
is,
I concur.
that is 2 calls in a row that have went Coach
Oh,
Kemple's way. So he's probably like, hey.
And the game lives on, ladies
Yep.
and gentlemen.
So we're still in the
So-
bottom of the 6th, huh?
So they're going to say she got under the tag.
What's the count?
2 balls. 2 balls.
And 2 outs.
Yeah.
And 2 runners on. And all we need is 2 runs to continue this game.
It's 2-0. Nieto going to step in there ready to go. She steps in ready. The ump turns around and give us the look. I know when somebody
Put my
gives me
thumb
the
up, he
look.
turned back around.
That's right. Show him the thumb. He'll get back in line. So 3-0 here to Nieto.
Stupid thumb, I swear.
Nieto in there ready to go. 16-5 is your score. Trying to keep it going to the Lady Cardinals with 2 outs here. Nieto. She takes that
Yes.
one outside for
Yeah,
ball
she's
4. And so Nieto earns the walk. And heads over to
Martinez.
first. And so Maddie Martinez, she had an RBI triple her last trip to the plate.
Be a good time for another.
Boy, if she could put something like that together, it'd keep this game going.
We'll be in great shape.
Yep. Still be down a bunch of runs,
Yeah,
but
but-
it would keep the game going as there's a hit over toward first base, going to go foul.
I thought she was going to catch that.
Yeah. As she gets back up there, ready to go. So Nieto with a 0-1 count here. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
No pressure.
16-5 is your score. As my phone is buzzing and buzzing and buzzing, and that was
Ooh,
pretty
ball.
good looking pitch.
Little
Too
high.
pretty to be called a strike.
A little high on that side.
Just a bit
I
outside.
got a better angle here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Maddie Martinez with a 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch from Valenzuela right down the middle. It's
Oh,
hit hard
no.
towards center. Center fielder trying to get under it and does. And down go the Lady Cardinals.
Well,
As
that'll do it.
that'll be the end of this ball game. 16-5 is your final score here as the Carlsbad JV Lady
Put a whooping on us.
That's called the lady.
The Cavegirls
Cave
fall. Or no, they win.
Victorious.
Yeah,
over
we
the
fall.
Lady Cardinals. I'm all Cardinals and Cave
Somebody fell.
men or girls have got me messed up here. But anyway, Carlsbad with the win. They defeat Eunice 16-5. And so this game will come to an end here. Some definite positive things. The Lady Cards put the bat on the ball quite a bit here today.
I'm surprised they're not going and like slapping hands and all that.
Yeah, I didn't see
Going
any
on.
of that. And I don't think this is, my understanding is the second game's JV,
Correct.
right? And so let's shout out some of these sponsors. Some of them we didn't get to talk about. The Burrito Beast. Get over here, get you a burrito. Johnny's also opening up an Outlaw Grill, the original right here in Eunice, still there. Get up there to Outlaw Grill, but going to be an Outlaw Grill in Lubbock.
Lubbock, Texas.
Yep. Lavelle Insurance in MJC. The T-Birds up in the junior college up in Hobbs does a lot down here for these folks. I mean, I would say probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 80% of the students from Eunice that go to college, that's where they get their start for sure, including me. Definitely a T-Bird alum. IPS Incorporated. That's Charlie.
Yep.
Need some safe stuff. You just
Good
call
safety.
Charlie. He'll take care of you.
And electrical and automation and fiber and you name it, we do it.
That's pretty cool. Eunice Health Clinic. Brian and Candida saw Candida sitting down there at the game a while
She's
ago.
still out there, yes, sir.
Yep.
Yep. So Badger Hydrovac, Mr. Shane Williams. And definitely another group. Oh, yeah, you're right. He ain't there no more, but I'm
Yeah.
still seeing him.
That's okay.
The City of Eunice, Mayor Billy Hobbs. When I made this thing, but he's on.
I like the mayor's right there.
Now it's John Dean Davis.
Here comes John. He's mad.
I got Shannon Cummins. I'm reading off a sheet here. My apologies. I got Shane Williams. I got Billy Hobbs. Hey, free PR for all of you. All right.
Let's just go off.
The Eunice Public Schools. Mr. Haynes, oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I figured if I was going to throw them all in there, I'd throw them all in there. I'm just joking.
The
all
AD.
right. Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Record, Thomas Welding, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply. Rosendo, any final thoughts?
Man, it was a close game until the third inning. After that, we kind of
Yep.
couldn't play defense. But other than that, they looked pretty good.
Had that good inning for us in the fifth, where we put 4 on the board, cut it to a 3-run game at that point.
Right after that,
but
wheels
then
fell
turned
off.
around and gave up 8 in the
And they got
next.
them
So,
bats a swinging.
yeah. So the Lady Cardinals fall, I believe, is that their 5th in a row? I think it's the 5th game they've dropped in a row. I was going to look here just really quickly, but I think that's the case. I clicked on the wrong thing
They're
there.
kind of struggling right
They're
now, right?
playing some tough teams too.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, this area down here, softball is a big deal. But the Lady Cardinals are now, I believe they're 6-10, and they've lost. I believe that's going to be Artesia JV, Loving twice, Capitan, and then this game. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's five in a row.
Yes, sir.
And so they've got Jowl coming up next week on Tuesday, a doubleheader. That will be in Jowl. And then Thursday, Capitan will be in Capitan. Then Loving, that's Saturday in Loving. So definitely a lot of traveling coming for them. So the Lady Cardinals fall. Anyway, for Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square, Charlie Fairbrush, Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones saying thank you for listening. Tomorrow, weather permitting, Texaco, Eunice, battle of 2 top 4 baseball teams in the state will be happening right here. If you can't make it out to the field and dodge and weave the hail and the lightning, tune in and listen, and we'll be talking some smack.
It's either going to be
Bring a
baseball
jacket.
or baseball-size hail.
That's right, one or the other. So the Cardinals fall. We'll catch you next time. Thank you for listening. Have a good evening.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.